and avoiding that paranoia allows him a little bit more breathing room. Kayak would love to squeeze that away from him. Good trade from Bang, though. And again, that spike, hesitant so far, but has actually skipped a little further ahead. So they're trying to carve a path forward, FNATIC, looking for some more options, and Second's not allowing that already. Denial in front of them, obvious, and broad as daylight. Sentinels off to the spin. Exceptional for Kayak. It's a impressive run. Speak of the man, and he'll show you why. Quick to Kayak and Boast.
For the time being.
Right here.
Yeah, taking.
Girls, yeah, little off angle from Bang.
Down mid.
I've got to say for me as well, Bang is such an unsung hero of the Sentinels team. I mean, there's a lot of highlight players, right? There's a lot of personality to that Sentinels side, but Bang is always such a safe pair of hands. Such a solid player. And Alpha, it's a nice shot. Gonna need a whole lot more of those, though. And it looks like Narrate would like to close his count down, and he does. Safety found for Sentinels in the first. Towards B, slip back towards Pillar. Again, playing these deeper angles, and Kayak. Oh, banging shot, though, barely alive, and he lands. It's that second removed. Zelsis then going to try and find some timing. 14 seconds, and FNATIC looking for the plant. Alpha gets it done. Zelsis maintaining the space, but the rotations are coming in.
Be careful here. Actually, could get overwhelmed towards CT, but actually, the stun comes through. Kayak, he's going to find another one.
That's 10 HP. He's found two. Finally caught in the heels by Bang. But you're looking for Boaster now to pick up the slack. Already slipped ahead is Bang. Again, step after step. 2 kills for him. 3v3 in the post plant.
Now looking for FNATIC to try and find some sort of answer. Can't get locked out of sight here. Zelsis actually doubles down.
An Alpha, an unknown position, but now given away. But Zelsis!
Variations so far from Sentinels, so.
Okay, small. Oh!
So
God
snappy.
Damn, that was quick. And Zelsis not feeling particularly pressured. He can just cycle those one-ways still. He knows that quick pressure's now a little bit less deadly, but okay, these shots are hitting a while. Poster, almost didn't finish his dinner, but second, quick as lightning, dives in, removes, it's
Paranoia.
Still have to give away the game if they want to close down towards him, though.
Yeah.
And there it is. Oh, that's good
Big
from Kayak.
Big win.
Yeah, and that was basically all building towards it. Now at 25 seconds, overwhelmed. Zelsis goes down. They fought for that top middle control, and they've Kayak with ult, Crashies with it online too. Contact off the Prowler, and Bang getting curious. Flash in, swing! It's stunning from Bang. Answer found by Kron, though, takes away Narrate, who's meant to be that support system. But John QT caught on the back away from that. He leant forward, it looked like to coming his way, decides against it. Holds that deeper line again, good choice, and a great shot! Crashes goes down, Spike now spotted, holding his space towards CT. Support's coming in, and Zelsis on the flank. Yeah, they got sight, but this post plant won't be comfortable for FNATIC. So do they fight forward?
Still a trip, actually, which will reveal Zelsis' position. Zek gonna swap over to the rifle.
This is pressure now on two sides, Mike. That trip being broken, they now know.
Bang's found one.
What? How did Bang get that? Maybe above the smoke? I don't know. But Alpha with an you get away with robbery, apparently. Chronicle makes it up. Bang, you still got a lot of util on Narrate. Same with Bang as well with Paranoia. Now the pressure. Narrate can't stand it too much util. Just the dart to turn his eyes. Bang now leans in. It's good for one, but not good enough for the follow. John QT on rotate through CT. Does it for now. Plant needed. No, that's a spike gun. Oh, it's an absolute fumble and a half. A jump spot saw it either. Careful now, that's a tag. Didn't get the kill, but now Zelsis readies himself. He knows that pressure could be going through market, but top middle is a place to be worried about. Kron slips the net, but only for so long. Second, quick with it. Narrate in support. It's stunning. But still, look at the HP. Kayak down.
Close the gap so damn quickly.
And again, you've still got that Paranoia. Primed with Bang, there it goes, and that's gonna catch! Just a shot through the smoke, and Zelsis gonna catch Boaster. Now Kayak has to do, oh Christ! I was gonna say miracles, and he almost did it.
Good for the first, but Sentinels standing tall here.
Again, maybe a good counter to Kayak's ult, maybe just be aware of what they'd want to be doing, but Bang needs to live. He's about to be overrun, he can't handle that. There's just too much going straight up toward from Bang. Consideration to play it forward, great connection on the ult as well. And Bang's position does get considered, but you still can't kill him. Takes away Alpha, and no trade there for Kron. Blinded and hungry, Bang goes in. Takes down Kron, and it is just methodical. Narrate, Bang,
And another adjustment here on Zelsis' utility at least. And actually,
big catch.
finally, isolating Bang. It's been a problem.
But I like that Narrate's noted the players coming through top middle. He's pretty much going to be gift the try and do what you can. We can't help you yet. They've sliced right up the guts here, FNATIC. Almost doing a little bit of a fake out. Alpha.
On the fadeaway.
Okay, fair enough. Zekken, you got a 1v5. No, you don't! Alpha, you have... Drawing the rotation towards top middle, right? You can't leave it open. Narrate has to react. John QT has to be present. This time, Narrate very present. Down to 20, but he's done his job in this. They want to try and get some pressure through Market, and Alpha disrespecting the util felt like a desperation play almost.
Sure. Now
And then look how deep they are, Mike.
I was going to say, Boaster tasked now with making something of nothing, to be honest with you. Just as
not like that.
Zelsis. He would find the wall bang.
It's possible and ideally be able to back away. They may not expect him so close by, but the horn will do the job. Nice work on one for the trade, instantaneous. Sentinels playing the numbers game very well. Crashies can't do enough. Sentinels looking very in control, Mike. So you can already see that Kayak's had a look, but he sees nothing. Very late presence coming out from Bang Berserker. Straight on the side, Boaster. Good denial, takes a, whoa! Takes a second! Get out of there! How's he found two? Kayak comes back around, but we're in a 3v2 now. The pressure mounting, you can see it. Just getting into the scrap of Narrate! Special there. And a mid-walk from FNATIC wanting to take the fight to Sentinels. You're on the defending side now, guys. You could have chilled out. But Narrate going to pick up where he left off. Carrying on this sort of fatality, lethality, but also in a classic. I'm sorry, maybe just a, what? Grunt? What is going on, Mike? Are we in deathmatch?
FNATIC seemingly now looking to play a little more aggressively, taking the fight to Sentinels as you would have wished in the first half. Boaster put a classic in his hands and he's shining right now.
Right? You're not going to do...
Besting Zekken twice now.
That's ridiculous. Hello. Hello, speed up. Zelsis clears him. No more naughtiness for that. To Crashies, who's kind of lingering around middle, maybe able to see if he can get maybe something to fight in with.
Can he recover anything?
They've still got the main weaponry. You're looking at it, right? The two Bulldogs are still there. It's one Stinger that's gone down. And Zelsis, yeah, right place, right time, and Crashies knife out. Ain't gonna...
Very secure setup here for FNATIC, though.
Yeah, all that info off of the back
Alpha's
of
got to be careful.
Yeah, great paranoia, but still alive is SEN. Narrate going to take down Alpha, and they have to back away. There goes that ult we were talking about. Value, yes, and SEN looking for the site, but bang! Back to back! Boaster and Krons. Just striding through the map. Zekken looking for the space, going to work off the back of the paranoia, going to be punished. Kayak, nice, set into motion there. Zekken goes down and maybe still a chance to get some control in this one. Oh, that's lovely. Kayak just a shot through the smoke. He'll take that in. So, again, Zelsis has been on the money. That's a shoulder, and that's a stun. Didn't quite connect, but the shot does. Zelsis carving a path. And now Boaster trying to play it forward, but Zelsis again! He is setting this round alight! Sentinel easy to bring this utility in, double stacked up on the site. Gonna try and get themselves away, but you're gonna still play in Zelsis. Alpha making a go of it, but Zelsis does so well. Down to the 1v1, but time is running low. John QT calm under pressure. Kron, same sort of thing.
He's got the half.
Going.
What?
Yeah.
What? No!
Kron, you absolute madman! Again, we do have the owl drone. Having a glance. Should just make it past the wall. We'll note the player on the right side, and Kayak gonna catch Narrate, so good damage here. Oh, just caught!
Just below the door.
Oh, that's a nightmare, isn't it? With them if they come market, but no, it is straight top middle. He's taken space. Alpha, reactive, trying to slip away. Spots a pixel, gets the body drop. John QT down, he knows there's more. Alpha, big double kill! But then still is just centimeters away from being deadly. 5 seconds, has to commit on the plant here, and Kayak closing in. Chronicles fallen. It's on Kayak and Crashies in the 2v2 here. Bang and Zelsis. Zelsis takes the head off of Crashies, leaving just Kayak. The young gun, good for it on one, looking for his second!
In mid. He's got friends up there.
He's got three up here, probably the play you want to avoid. But they think they've got something, and Crashies catches, encourages the counter swing. Nice little 1-2 punch at the top and middle. Well read by FNATIC in that one. Good timing as well to punish Zelsis on the left. FNATIC, sorry, did you suddenly just get given the Sentinels book? How did you just read everything they were about to do?
Almost crazy to see FNATIC respond with a round like this. Actually, Chronicle creeping all the way into Storm, but John QT sharp to it. They're going to know there's been no progress towards site.
This is great. Boast is in the right place for this too. 25 seconds. They're going to have to make a run for this one. Zekin's found Kayak.
Boast is not stunned.
Oh my god, Boaster gets away with it. Still standing. Got his paranoia, got the TP, gets out of there. Next player coming in. Narrate gets caught. Alpha controlling the back line. 10 seconds. Boaster buying time. Seconds. Springs forward. Zels is trying to make this happen. 7 seconds though. They are running out of time. Zels has to plant and they are closing in. FNATIC starving out. This is actually the 6th. That was going to be Sentinels. Zekin going to go for it. Just the stinger in the back pocket. But now you can see already Boaster up for the challenge. Zels is going to catch Kayak towards the middle. Missing here isn't quite high tempo enough. They've got a complete free sight. Alpha's still here. Oh! The wonder kid as ever! Slaps Narrate away from it. And now down to 3. That plant doesn't feel comfortable yet. Got to wait out the ult from Crashies. They still got more to burn if they need it. 40 seconds, a second attempt at the plant.
Come through now. The 3v4 now for Sentinels. Nelsis trying to get active, find something. The TPL is another jump shot!
Again! Someone just back-to-back clip that, I don't care! Celsius, oh, what the hell is this from Alpha? Celsius has to be a hero though. He has to put on the cape, put on the costume, and find 2. He's doing the dance, he's desperate for it, and they fly in for... Oh god, if they're going contact on this, it is so brutal. Kayak's going to be a one and done. Yeah,
still gets it.
All good. Zekin, he's not going to be able to be worked upon there. Send through. FNATIC got to get moving. Sen with an opportunity now. Layered utility well, but Chronicle catching 2, sleeping. Back goes down. Why is no one looking at Chronicle? But now they're right back in the headlights. He's going to know where they are, but Crashy's sticking on the defusing. Swing! Oh, and he doesn't miss! Defuse! Oh. The money's so fragile still.
Yeah, I mean, look, yeah. After that string around,
oh my god!
Pick up through Mancy, Kayak shut down!
Oh,
it's
Narrate again! It's beautiful! Poetic for Narrate to be the one doing this. Finding comfort out in America. Alpha does catch Celsius. Crashy's now got bodies in front of him abounding. Zekin gonna take away the sight. Plant now next. You're down to 2. Chron and Alpha, big names. Same to be said on the other side. 4 players waiting. Sentinels 2 kills away from map 1 under the belt. Chron waiting. Alpha. Contact made. Narrate down. Next layer has to come in. They join together. Playing in unison now. 1 right, 2 left. Chron has a little look. Finds the one close. Waits for the swing. Now we're going to need a magic moment from Alpha. 6 bullets and the time's not on his side, but Zekin 12 HP.
He's misread this.
Oh my god, Zekin is absolutely ice. God damn cold! Beautifully done from Zekin! Kayak on the corner. Nice shot from Kayak. Quick to try and hunt that down. Does get denied the springboard forward, but Narrate's screwed. Yeah, Chron was hungry for that. And they're fighting for that space behind Tree, taking over towards Heaven, making the site really uncomfortable. It's 2 players trying to tuck in towards help. And if they get the spacing right here, FNATIC, it should be pretty light work. This was really well crafted, Mike.
Just say the miss on the first, but Alpha connecting with the headshot. Zess.
Yeah, they've turned up. Sirens are on. Yeah, Zekin's having a go, but it's... Even in the losses, the man's still scary as hell. Good God, that man. Nasty with it, but around...
Give away any early advantage here in round 2.
Ooh, okay, Narrate goes down, nice. Enough correction. And FNATIC would like to find the opponents. It does seem a little bit of hide and seek so far, but Kayak gonna take down Zekin, who did have that Sheriff, so the main sort of danger weapon gone. Speaking of weapons, there is one now dropped.
Launching thorns.
See if they can recover this or keep it out of their hands, but Celsius, this is a lot. That's 3 players here. They're going to make FNATIC work for this, though.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Still trying to keep them in market here. Well, that's you both kills come through.
Okay, Vandal.
Look, question marks here of what Zekin's going to be doing. Does enable a lot of defensive aggression. And Alpha
Shot.
Beheaded.
Be impressive, but it's difficult. FNATIC once again taking that territory. Kayak tries to get a little technical with it, but Narrate comfortable on the pressure. So far, so good. Actually overextends and is rewarded.
Two with the ball. And Zekken still commanding this space into B main.
Zekken's been outdone this time. Back and forth between these two so far in these rounds. Zelsys still has some stall on this site. He can buy a bit of time. We saw that earlier rotation coming out from Narrate. Now he wants to get back. Can Zelsys buy some precious seconds? Can he keep FNATIC away from the door? Already chomping at the bit to get closer, looking for that cross through towards site. Slips in the smoke, takes away Alpha, looks for some more damage, but he can't do much more. Kind of pinned in at this point, had to give up Cat.
The flash is perfect. Zelsys couldn't catch him, he actually caught the backside of it as well.
Yeah, but overextension towards CT. I thought maybe try and buy it. That's pretty much it. Two towards Cat, high flash swing. Away we go, Crashy's blind. What is that? Bang still firing on all cylinders though. He knows where Kayak is, but it ain't enough to fight on towards Tree.
Yeah. Well, actually, the spam onto Kayak.
And it's done. Oh, Narrate, how are you diffing Kayak in that? He had to snap back to it already. You're gonna see this coming in to try and clear out, and it does. Hunter's Fury does well to catch out Narrate, but
does have the spike himself as well, so going to hope that Crashes can come and reinforce this, but it's Zekken.
And look at the time.
Once more.
The word melons is coming to mind. 10 seconds. FNATIC, yeah, they're getting closer, but Bang's still here. If he can deny the plant, that's everything. And Bang's currently getting curious. Dealt with by Kron. A messy shot from him. Zelsys can't get there in time just yet. And look how disconnected Kron is. This is so difficult for Zelsys to clear out. Crashy's dart, shock dart's back in play as well. The second that Zelsys gets closer to site, if he gets contact, that checkmate of Kron's position surely comes in, and it's there. Lovely positioning.
Actually a set piece out towards mid here.
Yeah, and look at the pressure coming out of B main too. It's kind of look towards middle, but I promise you there's more of us here, and there is. They're fighting together. SEN kick up the pace, and they rip apart FNATIC.
SEN, but this is certainly bold.
Oh my god, they might, I don't, oh! They catch more than the timing. They catch Zekken. Alpha's out of it, but they're gonna flood the site now. SEN looking to try and clear, trying to maybe catch Poster in the meantime. Paranoia is still in play. There it is, posted. Alpha, you gotta come into this one. And he checks it, it's clear for now. They are hunting them down, but Alpha denying. Poster trying to live as long as he can. Alpha, the man who will not be.
The entire map
There's
on
a
the attacking side.
There's still 3 players on this B site. So they've actually got the read right here. But you look at the weaponry, that's the hard part here. SEN getting the tempo right, getting the read right. But with 25 seconds, it can go wrong. FNATIC could have left this too late, but let's find out. 24 seconds, they've got to make a play here. Stall coming in and Crash is taking those brave first couple of steps. Good work from Zekken, good stall. It's 17 seconds down. They've got to get towards the back of the side. Poster makes a meal of it, but lands it in the end. Zekken again, 10 seconds down. Zekken is still on fire here. Bang! Lands a shot and Kayak is sweating bullets. This one's over. Heroics from Zekken doing the damage to FNATIC.
There.
Rip away the advantage here in terms of the purchase for Kayak. That's 60. He runs through! What?
Sorry, it's Houdini. Kayak again. So you got another rabbit in the hat to pull out. No, pretty simple, but the timing's right for Bang. Takes away Alpha, trying to maybe waiting, but I've heard something about those Sentinels classics. That makes me a little bit nervous here. And even Kayak investing util, they want to clear house. But Bang comes down, swinging! Outrageous stuff from Bang! He could be on for the ace. 8 HP in a dream. Zelsys gets the job done. Middle, but let's see how they maybe want to approach it. Kayak wants to test early. Okay.
Well, I was going to say,
what was the plan?
A really awkward
maybe some discomfort on the
there.
agent. I don't know. That didn't seem like he went the way he wanted. So Narrate now. What is going on in these couple of moments here? Zelsys is still on this side. So they felt pressure in market and through main. This feels very indicative of this B hit, but we've seen how slippery FNATIC can be. Hesitation on rotation, but Bang closing the gap. He should be the checkmate here. Keep Zelsys steady in holding this side, but John QT's gone down. There's still a wall behind here. TP could be taken for Bang, but even another 4K. This is ridiculous. FNATIC. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Bang, if you survive, It ain't gonna happen.
Kill,
yeah. Back Bowhouse, 30 seconds yet, and they've read it so well. Where are you meant to go? Zekken trying to buy him time with the ult coming in, but still Zelsis has to lean forward. Boaster takes him down. He was actually set into motion well. Narrate does a little bit of damage from CT. 20 seconds, starting to fumble on time, and already Bang to take the quick TP and the ult invested towards the back of sight. 15 seconds for FNATIC. Come on, you got to get towards the site here. Zelsis set up for success. Bang on the trade, can't do enough. 7 seconds and the plant is wanted. Does Kayak get given that freedom? No, he does not. No matter the scoreline, no matter the map, no matter the matchup, the way that FNATIC are playing this slow RVS ground has been hard to build momentum from. And again, Bang getting caught off there. Just that kind of 1v1 over on A main that was slowly building.
Yeah, it was a warbang as well, so that's just the edge of the... John be on the top of the boxes, but have to wait and see.
He's not been having a highlight game. Narrate, on the other hand, has been nice from John QT. Quick way to make up for what's not been a good affair yet. Can he do any more, though? No, goes down with a lot of util as well. Cleared out by Boaster, besting the other IGL, and Kron in support, not letting them fight alone. Security found for the plant. Zelsis, just a...
The second. Is a set piece going to come through from the Sentinel? Zekken up close and personal. Doesn't find any contact. Actually, Chronicle finds him.
Yeah, Kron having that corner uncontested was wild. It felt like they checked off every other part of the map. It was a very well crafted approach, but still does a bit of damage. And look at Narrate, 34 HP and tucks in towards help. Looks like Short is the way forward here. Slow and steady for FNATIC once again, waiting, and Sentinels tired of it. Try and get involved again, punished. Zelsis is the only one to make out with a positive trade here, and he's fallen. Alpha. First map didn't feel as explosive as expected, but this is certainly a test. Be careful here. They are close by. Those classics can do work, but again, shot in the dark. See the paranoia.
Yeah, I was going to say, inside the smoke, so...
There we go. Kron. Oh, he's so well controlled, but SEN digging in their heels this time. Hold on. Anything they can recover, any plant to be had would be perfect. So Narrate going to go for the plant, and Zekken put on guard duty. Aldron going to find the first, and they look to flood. Zekken going to be trying to make this one happen here. Narrate by his side, going to spot the players, do the dance. Oh, and it's so simple. FNATIC not really giving any room for SEN to get up to anything.
Keep 2 rifles from this. We'll find the 10th. Ult charge-wise, going to prioritise Crashies on the Hunter's Fury. Maybe. Maybe just go through the housekeep.
And now Paranoia comes in, and Alpha's really got such confidence. Smoke was still in play, and he knows that now. Oh! The snap towards Zelsis was filthy. He's going to be fast as well. They need to get through site. They still need to clear back Boathouse, and they're not investing utility. Want to keep this quiet. Boaster, can you buy the time? Zekken does well. Takes away players from CT. Now Boaster forced to fight, but the flank comes in. 2 players. Front straight down cat. Nice damage, but not a nice job. 6 seconds. Alpha.
Anybody to greet him. Big ping, absolutely. Zekken, got to be careful. Oh, but he finds Kayak.
How's it gone that way? I mean, on bite. Does have that paranoia if Kron needs it, and I think he does now. Yeah, wait, they didn't even check for it. Narrate still doing damage. Bang on good layering here. Nice scaling up towards the site, and the spike should be in now.
She's still got plenty of util. One of the Hunter's Fury, so...
Zelsis. Zelsis. You couldn't get better positioning in that. The timing. It's time to run for Alpha. That is too valuable of a possession. You want that operator for late game.
And a big round actually to keep 4 alive.
Huge.
The Sentinels to build back in. Zekken was actually trying to remove that advantage. Don't want to see another one.
In these scenarios, when he does... How did that not land? Zekken
hitting the brakes.
Oh, the second time of asking. Alpha goes back in for it. And Alpha decides, screw it. A pop with the ult. Holds his ground, stands as long as he could, but he goes down. Sentinels now.
Utility perfectly placed here. A chance for Sentinel to sweep through sight, but the crossfire doesn't amounts to nothing.
Perfectly cleared, perfectly cleared. And Kayak just cut out of the round. John QT needs the help maybe in the end, but he takes a walk first. Has a look. No one up close. Knife not going to find much. This time to fight, and Kayak quickly handles Zekken.
Here. A presence in B main.
Oh, okay, Bang. And look at the time though, we're down to 10 seconds. Kron just turreting about, and they've got to try and power forward. Kayak's still alive. Yeah, he's down to 15, but his presence alone is a problem. Now, look at Kayak's position, though. Playing deeper in towards B main, but pace change coming out. Pressure towards Market. Crashes up to the test, though, takes away John. Kron on the follow-up, and Sen falling short when it looked to just matter most. Bang, right back into it, though. 2 big kills, and it's still game on. Flooding through B main. Trying to get this plant in motion. John's gone down here in the end. No one able to retrieve him in this situation. 3v3 post-plant now.
Very early flank coming through now. Crashies does have the Hunter Fury as well.
Oh.
TPS, all the way back out.
Oh my god.
I was going to say, was he going to try and backstab Spawn there?
Both just got Zelsis on the back pedal, though. Look at that position right up on top. They had no idea. The paranoia not going to affect him either. He can send this right back to him. Bang, now blind. He was the hero who got them the 2 that made this look doable. Narrate still standing, the king of the 3Ks, 4Ks hell, but he's fallen. And FNATIC
is now looking to re-explore towards this utility that late round force bombs for Boaster. He's found one blind.
Oh, the timing is outrageous on this too. Ult goes in, they're still trying to power forward, but Crash, he's going to take down John QT again. But that's Shorty waiting! Perfectly placed! And now Sentinels scrambling. Zelsis and Bang have to come together to save the day. Well, FNATIC are taking us the distance. The 3rd map looking so likely. Bang's been great, but FNATIC have been better. We're going. Player from Sen over this side.
That will come through. Oh, actually, Alpha finding one ahead of time. John QT will fall. Narrate will respond.
Okay, the 3. Shock dart not going to be all that much of an issue. Paranoia gets burned, and that is a lovely flash as well. Nice from Sen so far. It's only Alpha to be drawing blood. Oh my god, Alpha. He tried it. He gave it a go. But Sentinels stand.
Boaster already very low, actually, in the X-ray.
Boaster slipped pretty deep in this, and Alpha's found a shot on Narrate. It's not over. Smoke's still in hand. Viper Util on top, gonna slow this down, and Bang getting curious. Catches Boaster, clears it out. This is good. This is really good. Sen not feeling any of that pressure, apart from Alpha, who is firing here, by the way. Apparently that Ascent map gets him confident.
Absolute monster on Icebox.
But these are the 3 valuable weapons. They can't afford to lose these.
He's going to be given a chance here. John QT still curious, but
Gun here.
I don't think he will. Yeah, won't catch sight of anybody on the retreat.
Kayak still waiting. Could potentially do some damage if they go for a plant here. You can see that come in, and it is down. But Alpha strides in again. This time bigger weaponry. 2 tucked on sight though, and that's a surprise. Kayak falls, and Sen still holding a lot of ground here. No trades at all. It's really only been Alpha drawing blood. Where's the rest of FNATIC in this? They got to do something to clear these 2 players off site. No flashes, and Bang unwilling to be moved, and they don't know about John QT down here. Oh, it's stunning from Sentinels. A perfect herding Sen closer, but there's not much to deny them over on that A site. Oh, Kron. Okay, catching John QT. This does split them up a bit, makes it a little bit trickier.
Go get him, buddy.
But still, it is only pistols. Sheriffs, yes. They are heading towards that A site. Crashies. Potentially Alpha do damage here. Alpha's position now going to be known. Cross to be made. Nice shot on the first, but Crashies gets cleared at the same time, Mike.
Mitigated by Sen's positioning. And really banged. Whew. Weapon model actually covering it, but Kayak gets a second shot at it and converts.
Okay, Paranoia with Zekken has to be big here, but no real ability to swing off it, and Zelsis has to go clutch. A 1v2 and Kayak on the case.
Yep.
Kron, he's already invested that wall. Yeah, Zelsis knows it now. That time is not on his side. He can't do a thing about it. FNATIC with a Mastercard Thrifty, catching off Sentinels. Yeah. There's that lockdown, lovely timing. Look at this, 16 seconds.
The clock, yeah.
They've got to make a move on it, and Kayak watching, perfectly poised above for 10 seconds. There's not much to be done. Lockdown does go down, and the plant is in. Sen just about salvaging this round as the 4 players close by from FNATIC now flood back in, make it 5. Great flash. John on the swing. Kayak still firing though, down to 3 for Sentinels. Oh, but John QT unwilling to move from the site. Resilient till the end. Rez comes, oh, John! Doing it perfectly from the site itself. Now Zekin and Narrate gonna try and hold on to this. Kayak barely alive, goes down. Kron falls, that's the defuse gone. Just on Crashies. 1v1. And time is ticking. Narrate just has to play to the tune of the clock. I think it's too far gone, surely. Again, similar scenes to the... And it is gonna be this A side here. Sentinels now, looking to scale up well. Keep it clean. Crashies does have the Sheriff, but Chronicle's already been cleared. Easy work for them on the site. The plant next on the cards. This is, as said, concise work. Zelsis could be in a bother. There's Kayak now coming around. Contact swing, it's nice. Good synergy between the two players there. Bang next, potentially in line. Does have the help from Zekin if required. Oh! No help needed apparently on that one for Kayak. That's all his. Where's that counterbalance to the pressure from CT? There it is! Crashies catching John QT. Now Zekin and Narrate split in this, trying to fight it forward. Narrate finds a corner to play from a Kayak, delivering death! Again, SEN hometown favorites pretty much at this point, right? Regional on their side, but actually Crashies blind connection gets Narrate. That's a huge scalp to claim, and straight through him he tries to dash. Boaster! Kayak, but feels very indicative still of this pathing towards the B site, right?
30 seconds
Kron
left.
getting curious. Spots out one, there's more. And yeah, he's farming them up now. FNATIC keep...
You know, almost with this setup anticipating the lockdown to be used.
Oh!
Right, actually gets a tag on a second second down to 3 HP.
That was almost...
We'll concede this space, obviously, with the wall being a factor in the retake. Straight off of U2, and actually no progress made for Boaster. He finds second.
That's part of the front line gone. You're now looking at John QT. You're looking at Narrate to pick up that next layer of slack here. Narrate gonna fall back towards Maze. John QT not clean enough to get it instantly without a trade. Crash is taken away. Narrate! And Zelsis is brought to the knees. Crashies doing so well. The Viper's pin on Bang. They still got Zekin as well onto that TP, but Crashies big info here. And at the same time, Alpha strikes. Brilliant combination, but an answer back. There it is. John QT starting to fire up too. Frontline hero, John QT. The Kayak.
Spike
You're
down.
not gonna do this, are you? A 1v3? A 1v3 Kayak, really? Oh, you can't say he didn't try, but Zelsis. Quick to it too, so this feels like it's likely, even though maybe Alpha trying to break the turret gives them sense of calm. There was nothing calm about that. That was quick as hell. Kayak takes away the hero of the previous. John QT down. That's also the ult removed. That's a big piece of the puzzle. They could play on site if they want to. It looks like they fancy a bit of that. Alpha's still there. Up towards rafters. Not this time. Bang. Fast himself. Now trying to scale up cleanly. Alpha can deny the plant. And now problems for SEN. Gotta put bodies behind this here.
Now, actually, FNATIC can try and reinforce the hold here. Alpha under a ton of pressure, but he's not cleared.
They just sent the paranoia and didn't clear it. That's not good enough, but still a 2v2. Spike in hand. So much to play in here. Still paranoid about maybe closer players. Zekin waiting, swings it, spotted, TP's out, gets away. Boaster trying to creep forward, couldn't snap in time, and now down to Crashies in a 1v2. It's looking like SEN. He took a lot of damage.
That's 10 HP.
And Alpha's still really close by here. Considers the swing and oh, it's huge. Denies the plant and gets a body dropped. Flank now on the way. SEN need to really secure this. Almost turtle up for a second. Pause, trying to catch a player. Kayak, careful. He doesn't want to overdo this, but SEN now scrambling forward. Spike back in hand. A punish! What is that? Kron and Boaster both in unison. Just cashing the push-up. Punishing SEN, wanting that safety. Leaving Zelsis in a 1v4. Pop down. Put them under a little bit more pressure to play out towards yellow. Get a bit closer here. Force their hand. And Boaster prepared for it. Zekin trying to make a bit of a play on the back, but no. Plant's going to come down nice from Narrate. Viper's been layered in, but Alpha fast. He's closed the gap quick. Oh, what is that from Narrate? The hero set needed. John QT, just a shot in the back of Crashies. We noted how far away Kayak was. But what is that? What in God's name is that? But it may be for nothing. Kayak would have to be a hero, and it's not.
There's no flank coming through either, so this is all in from SEN.
Christ, look at that paranoia. If they were a little bit closer, it could have been lethal. But FNATIC still hold the numbers, and the smoke is wondrous to work in. Narrate can't quite find him, leaving just Zelsis Outgunned here and outnumbered. As Util starts getting cleared, so he's feeling that there's someone nearby, but they're already rotating. But by now, look how close FNATIC are. And there's big guns out on display. Kron's got one, Kayak's got one, and so does Crashies. So they're the three that can't really afford to fall. And it's simplistic in approach, Mike. They're not making too much of it. Alpha going to catch Zelsis trying to hit that rotate round on the flank.
FNATIC's life even easier. Alpha's on the hunt, though.
Hello. Oh,
The first, and
how's he doing that?
falling now. Actually, Crashies following through here, but
You don't lose that gun.
certainly don't want to lose the rifle now. If Boaster was up here, potentially with the Stinger, different story, but four survive, and Alpha just bringing a ghost in here. Like I said, coming forward, finding a kill outside B main, and then falling.
Yeah, ticking the box.
Extra kill. I don't think knife catching on anything here. Zekken posted up, clean on the first. They
Very
dip
nice.
away, but from FNATIC.
They've been testing Sentinels' patience the entire game, it feels like. Zelsis rewarded as well. Locked in towards punishing middle.
Yeah, Boaster can lurk ahead here with the poison orb.
I
They
mean,
can
they
almost pinch
timed
onto B. But Zekken still finding success.
You thought you had a better shot at it, but it is still Zekken stood there. Everyone else from Sen went over towards A pretty much. And FNATIC not getting any fair fights, it feels like, for them. They have to dig so deep for these players. Smart work. Not for nice. But again,
10 seconds.
try and get any further would be surprising. Yeah, caught up in his own utility, really making a mess of that. But a Kron 1v4, perhaps? Not to be. Nice spacing from Sen. And the awareness here, Mike. You can see it, you can feel it. Drifting closer, Paranoia goes in, but an early swing from Bang goes down. Effective trading for FNATIC. Trying to take back on the site. Sen can't stick the landing. Second falls. John QT forced to back away.
I just want to wait. So maybe a little bit of aggression, as I said, but Alpha will find Zekken. Strips away that. Kayak doubles down.
Oh, it's clean stuff here. That's what happens when you try and get aggressive against this sort of pacing. Kayak now caught though, denied by the Dizzy. Narrate trying to puff out the chest a bit, try and control that space. He's done very well.
And this is the sort of round that FNATIC are almost baiting Sentinels into playing.
That's the dream. Oh my God, Alpha. Bang took a step. He was like, maybe I can help out Narrate. Maybe not. And Alpha combat operating up the line. Narrate tries to take a second target inside. Kayak looks a little easier.
Still swinging though.
Yeah.
Now, they've got to just run onto B side and plant.
Zelsis, get ready! 10 seconds, and the spike is still down towards B long. And what? FNATIC, that is outrageous! You're getting away with this. Zekken, John QT, and Narrate nearly falling asleep during this round. Surely, good lord, how they meant to be this focused for so long. Zekken, they got to get going. Hell, they had to have cleared yellow by now. It feels, look at Boaster's position, almost offsetting Zekken's. And yeah, it absolutely has, because John QT felt safe and secure, but Zekken. Now we look at what Sentinels can do to try and hold this back. Double stacked up towards that kind of top and lower side. Nice from Narrate, takes away Kayak, here we go.
You will not kill my
Again, that res has been in the back pocket for some time. Zekken goes back in, brings it back to the grave, and you're right, where was the support in this?
It's almost leaning into the game plan here, this comp. You can allow somebody to take a hyper-aggressive peek, but that res has to be safe.
They're stalling out. Oh! You madman, Alpha! You should never be able to get away. Angle better for Sen. Hard fought 4 steps here though, and Alpha getting left more and more on an island. He can't escape. Bang removes. A heartbeat found in the Sentinel side. But Crashies and Kron still standing. Smoke on the spike should draw the attention. They're playing it calm. Now the second attempt at the defuse. Composure from Kron. Oh, it's stunning. The reveal is perfect. This is outstanding from FNATIC. Zekken has to try more.
Bladestorm here, Pit here, Hunter's Fury. The other side.
Watching him is like
Coming through and probably plant the seed of a B site hit. It's FNATIC now heading that direction.
God.
Alpha finds another. John QT will fall. Ultimates to play with, but Alpha's on the hunt.
he's having a worldy game, is Alpha. Oh, God! No one can could stop. Play up to this, fantastic. Dark gonna come in, this Kayak ready though. Players nearby, they swing, Sentinels digging deep here. Desperate to hold on the spray, not go any which way.
Placing swarm grenade.
Alpha, the one to be stepping in here. Paranoia perfect, fantastic work from Sentinels. Second and bang when they need them most, doing
left.
enough here. I don't think Kron and Crashies can do much now. A lifeline given. Second gets away as the clock ticks. Sentinels stay alive.
Trying to just prevent potentially the upgrades here, but Zell's
Oh my god.
turret dealt with, but it's actually Boaster underneath Tube, so a little bit of misdirection here. Zelsis, yeah, he's hook, line, and sinker, Lauren.
Swarm grenade out.
That might be enough. They've got the keys to the castle now. They've got the full sight. They don't even know the level of success they've just found. This could be heartbreak for Sentinels, but they're going to give it everything they have. But the final boss of Alpha has just caught bang. Kayak, the Guardian on duty, takes away Zekken as John QT and Narrate have to face the music, and it's playing to Alpha's song right now. Narrate digging deep, but it's not going to be enough. FNATIC